Well, hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Riddle Joker. I'm your host, Gat, and in the last episode, we infiltrated Shikabi Senpai's, her room with the Astron sensor, whatever. We sneaked in there, and everything was all right. It was a really good mission, man. And we were gonna get out and everything when an alarm hit off, and it's like, what's happening? So it turns out someone's used a fan to as a distraction, just to steal Ayase senpai. No, San. Is he senpai? I don't remember. San. They were trying to kidnap her. And our guy Satoru was like, should I help her? But if I help her, she'll see me in my SFD uniform, and what will happen then? Then they were about to take her, and we're like, nope, I gotta step in. We stepped in, we fought, and it turns out when she tried to help me, get in front of a blow, she got knifed, right? And it turns out she's wearing pads. She's wearing pads right there. Those are not her breasts. She's wearing pads. And she got all mad and everything. So yeah. Gat, are you explaining it right? Probably not, because oh my god, man. This is the third episode I'm making in one day. I'm fucking tired, man. My voice is gonna give out. So if I'm not too enthusiastic, or giving it my old good Gat charms, you know why. So without further ado, let us continue. Oh yeah, and it's the next day. Forgot to say that. Good morning, Arihara-kun. After ending the phone call with my dad, I made my way down to the first floor, where Mitsukase-san was apparently waiting for me. She's smiling at me warmly. Good morning. I really am glad to see you again. Honest to goodness, I was worried you might have immediately transferred away to a different school. Thanks to you, I didn't think I'll have to worry about anything on that front. But man. The lies. Those are fake-o biddies. Dude, go on YouTube right now and search up Tig-o biddies and look at the end, man. And you'll know what I mean by fake-o biddies. Oh, fake-o biddies. Those voluptuous breasts of hers are actually just layers upon layers of padding. Who would have thought? Honestly, I have to give her props to her craftsmanship. They look as good as real. Do you need something? Oh no, sorry. Were you waiting for me by any chance? Yes, I was. Can I borrow you a bit of your time later in the day? Sure. But you could tell me what you want to talk about, But could you tell me what you want to talk about, just in case? Aren't you a silly one? I sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm just making sure. If she's really was a good and kind of nature as her personality lets on, I would have no problem getting her to trust me. But as fate would have it, that seems to be as fake along with her tits. But yeah, we can talk. So till then, I appreciate it if you could Of course, that wouldn't be a problem whatsoever. Likewise, I don't need to explain what I want you to do I? Look at her face. She's a total tsundere. I didn't know that. I did not know she was gonna be a tsundere. Oh no, not at all. I understand. Wonderful. Now we just need time. Would you like to join me in the president's room during lunch? Sure, but could you give me some time to finish my lunch first? Absolutely. I have no meeting scheduled for the time period, so you can drop by whatever is convenient for you. Thanks. Alright, until then. Man, that smile is giving me shivers. She isn't gonna, try to kill me in there, is she? So how did it go? Think you'll be able to win her over? No idea. She's giving me a chance to explain, so hopefully that goes well. It's so weird though. Why were those bad guys targeting her in the first place? Your guess is as good as mine. Knowing that, fuck man, I'm really tired. knowing that would easily give us the upper hand against them, but as of now, we have no clues to work off of. We probably won't be able to investigate that and the counterfeit money stuff at the same time, unfortunately. We'll probably have to just let the chief handle it. Is there anything I might be able to do? Just wish me luck, because I'm gonna need it to avoid dying today. Wait, hold up! What did you even do to her? It's complicated, alright? Nanami, my sister, and my work partner. Nanami is my sister and my work partner, but still, out of respect for Misukasa-san, I probably shouldn't tell her about her pads. Why are you looking at me like that, Nanami? I didn't even say anything. Oh, you don't need to. I have a very good idea of what it was. Probably some accidental sexual situation you got into with her. Just like the one with Hikabai-senpai from the other day. Hence, I even take a guess. You tripped, fell, and accidentally moved her panties and bra in the process. Sucked on her nipples and fondled her breasts. And did top it all off, fell on her face first in her crotch. To pull something like that off would require an act of God, and unfortunately, I'm not that special. So I'm sure, but still, it was something sexual, was it not? Well, I guess, kind of in a way. Color me surprised. Look, I promise, I just got her on our side, so just spare me whatever insults you have in your mind right now, okay? And the end of I ended the conversation at that. The main reason I did that isn't really out of my own interest, but rather the current someone running towards us. Hi there! Ha! Huh? Oh, Mikusu-san! Mibu-san! Good morning! The short girl runs up to us and shoots cheerful greeting at Nanami. A classmate of hers, I'm guessing? Used to school life yet? Not really. Sorry. It's only my second day. Why are you apologizing, silly? There's nothing wrong with that. If you ever need help with anything, I'm your girl. We're not only class buddies, but dorm buddies too. Right. Thank you very much. I can tell from the tone of Nanami's voice that she's more than a little nervous. But her friend takes no offense from that. Her smile is still on as bright as the sun. Oh, come to think of it, Nanami did mention that something about this really outgoing girl being in her class. This must be her. By the way, who's this boy I see you with? Oh, yeah, his name is Satoru, and he's my older brother. Oh, so he's her brother. That makes sense. I was wondering why you were acting so familiar around him. Oh, sorry. I should probably introduce myself, huh? I'm in the same class as your sister. My name is Mibu Shikaki? What the fuck? Arihara Satoru. Nice to meet you. I'm Nanami's older brother by 1 year. Looking forward to get to know you, senpai. Me too. Senpai? I never had any friends younger than me before, so I'd never actually experienced someone calling me senpai before. I got to say, though, it's pretty nice. On that note, I hope you can get along with my sister. She's a bit shy and won't really talk to people unless they talk to her first, but I promise, she likes being around other people. If anything, she gets lonely really easily, so try to make her feel welcome at home. Absolutely! Satoru-kun, you don't have to go and say all that stuff on my behalf. I did have to, though. I'm your brother, and it's my responsibility to look out for you. No, it is not. You've been saying the same spiel every time we meet someone new. I swear. And who's going to say this stuff if not me? We both know you're way too shy to do that. You've never ever established why it's necessary in the first place. She's laughing at me. Look what she did. Sorry. I didn't mean anything bad by it. I promise. You just look like you're having a lot of fun. It's so sad I never get to see of you in the classroom yesterday. No? I'll see you in class. Hey, wait! Don't go without me. Well, I gotta get going now, senpai. Have a good day. Sorry, I know she's a handful. That's alright by me. She nods with a big, wide smile on her face. After which, she immediately chases after Nanami. Hey, can I call you Nanami-chan? Oh, yeah, I guess. Cool, you can call me Kisaki. I highly recommend it. Chikasi-san? Thank you so much! With a friend like that girl, I think Nanami will be more than well off. Oh, Nanami-chan, I wanted to ask you something. I want to ask you about this weird rumor going around. Something about you and another girl in the bath yesterday? Whatever they're saying about me is all wrong! I probably need to worry more about myself. It's lunchtime. I've come to the president's room after eating. As promised, I'm currently standing in front of the door, taking a deep breath as I prepare myself. After calming my nerves, I knock on the door. Yes? It's me, Arihara. Can I come in? Wait, one moment. She's there, like, ready with her katana. As soon as I open the door, she's like, yeah! Fucking slice me in half. Hearing that, I step away from the door and wait for it to tell me to come in. I hear voices inside. I could probably overhear the conversation if I use my ability, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe it's another interview. A second later, however, the door opens and walks out Principal Issei? Apologies for the wait. I have something I need to discuss with her. That's quite alright, sir. Oh god, don't tell me she told him about what I did yesterday. What do you think of the school so far? Well, I've only been here for 2 days, so I'm not sure if my opinion means anything yet. But I do find the Astro and Science classes to be very interesting. Good. Fuck. Sorry. Gotta speak from the belly. Good. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying your classes. Make sure you study hard and do well. I will. Well, I'll be taking my leave now. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. He leisurely walks off. I didn't feel any suspicious from him during that short conversation, which is good. I guess he's abiding by my request, at least for the time being. I mentally prepare myself, then knock on the door again. Come in! Ooh, look at this little office. Pardon me. I'm glad to see that you came. Thank you for keeping our promise. Well, this is just necessary for me as it is for you. Go ahead and close the door behind you. Oh, and please lock it too if you don't mind. Prepared by the force of her gentle smile, I lock the door just like she said. The clicking noise resounds across the silent room. Sorry, did I interrupt your discussion with the principal? Oh, not at all. He and I weren't talking about anything of much importance, really. Oh, that's good. I was a little worried. Okay, so if you're ready, why don't we cut to right to the chase? Then, in a blink of an eye, that cheery smile drops to a disinterested half-frown. I guess I can drop the stupid goody two-shoes act. Well, yeah. You already know, don't you? I already figured her personality was an act when she said she was going to murder me yesterday. But man, talk about a 180. The difference is like night and day. I won't say it's a total opposite, but I'm sure as hell won't be able to call her an angel or a goddess anymore. So, do you care if I eat while we talk and stuff? I didn't get to because of all that crap I talked to the principal about. Go ahead. Cool. Cool beans. So sweet. There's not a single trace of gentle, kind-hearted Misukasa Ayase in the girl before me, lazily munching down on this muffin. So yeah, considering what we were going to talk about and all, I think it's better if I just cut the BS and be honest from the... If we just cut the BS and be honest from the start. Okay. So, you wanna explain for me? Explain what? What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday? Duh! Alright. If you're worried about me discovering the breast pads, then... Shut your goddamn mouth or I'll kill you! Nobody said a word about that! And I was asking for an explanation, you dibwit! Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were talking about me. You better not be screwing with me on purpose. Just so we're clear, no more funny little jokes. I'm not in the mood for that crap right now. Oh, and if you even dare call me Flat Woman, President Boobless, or Captain Flat Earth one more time, let's just say you won't ever be having kids. Wait, hold up. What do you mean? I never once called you any of those things. Whatever. Also, I'm not sure what I want to ask. But what are you going... I'm not sure I want to ask, but what are you going to do to me that's going to make it so I won't have kids? Ah, come on. Do I need to spell it out for you? I'm gonna crush your... So she has a sense of shame like a normal girl. That's good to know. Who cares about that? Look, all I'm trying to say is you giving me some dumb nickname and I'll make you regret it. Frowning, she starts to munch away on her muffin again. Maybe that's just a way of her trying to hide her embarrassment. What is your obsession with these nicknames? I've never called you anything, nor have I even tried to make fun of you. Yeah, I bet. Says the guy who randomly brings up my freaking pads out of nowhere. I mean, you brought it up yourself yesterday, and I figured that your biggest worry out of the whole... And I figured that was your biggest worry out of the whole ordeal. Can you stop reminding me? Yeah, okay. That's great. That'll be great. Huh. I guess you really did see my tits and everything. Oh, actually, I didn't see your breasts. The second silicone bra you had on was covering them, so... Shut your damn mouth, pal, or I'm gonna send your ass straight to heaven. Why? I was just literally stating the truth. And that's literally not the freaking point, you dumbass. Did you really expect that to make me feel better? Like, really? I would really appreciate it if you would hurry up and catch the hint. All of your little smart-ass remarks are doing is pissing me off more and more. I'm sorry? I guess I just lacked conversational skills to do anything helpful in this situation. Might as well stop trying. Look, forget about my pads. I need to ask you about something. You said you were here to protect me. How am I supposed to interpret that? Here we go. I hate lying to people. I felt awful for doing it to Niju-san, and now I'm going to have to do it again. I know I don't have a choice. I can't simply tell her everything, but I can't help but feel guilty about it. Well, I still have to say something. I can't stand here silently thinking forever. I push my qualms aside and look at Misukasa-san straight in her eyes. It means exactly what you think it does. I've been tasked with protecting you. After last night, I don't think I need explaining why protecting you is necessary. That tells me nothing. Sorry, but I don't have enough knowledge on the matter to adequately answer your question. All I know is that you're most likely being a target again at some point in time. Why? Why are these guys after me? Unfortunately, I haven't been informed. But I can promise you that I'm not an enemy. I'm on your side, I swear. Just who the heck are you then? Arihara Satoru, a master who started school as a second year 2 days ago at Kika Academy. All of that is the truth. Maybe, but not the full story. You're hiding something, aren't you? Sorry, but I can't answer that. Who are you working for? Surely you don't expect me to believe you're some lone wolf crime fighter. I can't answer that. It's always, I don't know. I can't answer that. This or that. You're literally explaining nothing to me, you know that? I know, but unfortunately, there's just nothing I can do about that. Her glare is rife with suspicions, but after a second, she just sighs and looks away. Well, not like I didn't expect this. I'm kinda surprised you're accepting my non-answers. It's not hard to piece the clues together. The school has pretty thorough background checks on the incoming students, yet you managed to transfer here no problem. Okay, let me drink some water. So you're probably working some really special job of sorts now? I mean, you literally turned invisible last night, and I know that it can't be your ability because yours is physical enhancement. Oh yeah, I went ahead and looked into your profile a bit. Sorry. Anyway, the only way you could have done this is if you had some sort of device or tool that made you invisible. Essentially, you're an astral working a job that can't tell me about, using technology that hasn't even been made public. You're clearly working for some sort of secretive group out there. Touché? So, when you consider that, it's honestly not much of a surprise that you can't answer any of my questions. Sorry. But why are you protecting me? Are you guys some mortal defenders? Beat up bad guy type of group? Mortal defenders? I wish. We actually break the laws on on occasion for what we do. Besides, an entity that operates morally wouldn't need to work behind the eyes of the public in the first place. I'm sorry that I have to leave you in the dark, but I just want you to know I as an astro want to use my ability to help people. So when I saw you being attacked yesterday, I just had to do something. But I know it's hard to trust a person in this short of time, believe me. The fact of the matter is, I did save you yesterday, and I also came here like you asked, instead of running away. So, could you at least hold off on reporting me for now? I just need more time to prove myself to you. Fine. Thanks. Really. Oh, spare me the thanks, please. Look, just so that we're clear, I don't trust you. I can't trust a person who won't tell me anything. I know that. But I guess you did kind of save my life, so I owe you. Anyway, you said I'm gonna get attacked again at some time. Like, who are these guys? It's currently being investigated, and that's all I've been told. But at the very least, they're not affiliated with us. Hence, we can't guarantee your safety in the coming days and we can't guarantee your safety in the coming days and weeks. So with that in mind, try to always be with someone when you're out in public. They waited until you were alone yesterday, so it's probably safe to assume they won't attack you if you were with someone. I'm not saying it has to be security or anything, just a friend will be okay. Gotcha, I'll try that. Though the problem is when you're off campus for those interviews. Probably won't be having any of those for a while. Sensei's just as worried about me, so she's definitely been declining all of them for now. I also got told they'll be upping my security around me. Did they mention what exactly they'll be doing? Nope, nothing specific. Just some new cameras and some new sensors or something, I think. It'll take some time to set them all up, though, so they're going to try to tide it over with manpower in the meantime. Why do you ask, though? Something about the security you want to know about? Oh no, I just want to understand how secure it will be. I might have to get in touch with my dad and see if he can figure out anything for me. This also means I have to rescout off the campus grounds sometimes after they finish installing the stuff. We're in the same class anyway, so you don't really need to tell me about what you're up to on ordinary days. However, I would like you to tell me when you're off the school campus for some reason. Sure, fine. Also, can I ask you one more thing? Yeah? I was just a little curious about something. You're an astro yourself, right? So why didn't you use her ability when those men attacked you? I mean, her ability was powerful enough to save lives during the building collapse. That was the initial incident that kickstarted her popularity. If there was some reason why you can't, I think it would be safe to inform me in advance. That's a fair question. I can see why you wonder being a fellow astro, but I can use my abilities just fine. Her muffin's now finished. She gets up from her chair. Explaining it might get a little long and complicated, so it'll be better if I just demonstrate my ability on you. Is that fine? Sure. Just don't hurt me, please. Sure, just don't hurt me, please. Don't use me as a punching bag to vent out all your anger. What kind of idiot do you take me for? I wouldn't do that to a person that's supposed to be protecting me. Not like I can't even harm you in the first place. My ability doesn't leave any after effects on the target. Perfect. Alrighty, let's get this started. Oh, a fair warning before I get started. You won't get hurt, but you ought to dig your heels into the ground. Huh? I suddenly feel myself being assaulted by some invisible force. It's very similar to the time when I was being pushed down by psychokinetics. The force is brutal enough that I can almost hear my jolts creaking. If I had to describe it, I would say it's like a downward pressure. Is this some kind of form of psychokinetics? Whew! Whoa! Whew! The intense force vanished all of a sudden. My body feels so light now. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? The invisible force hits me again, but it's not quite the same this time around. It's like it's reversing directions. I can feel my body being pulled towards the ceiling. My heels lift off the ground, shortly followed by my toes, and eventually my whole body is floating upwards. Up and up I go until my head finally bumps the ceiling. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? No, I'm not. Jeez, look, I'm sorry. I just used a little too much force. I didn't accidentally hurt you, did I? It scared the crap out of me, but no, not really. I just lightly hit my head. Man though, floating is such a weird sensation. It's legitimately frightening. The official evaluation of my ability stated it'd be manipulation of aspect and repulsion. Okay, I'm gonna bring you down now. Ready? Yeah. My body now frees up from her power, falls down to the ground. She brought me down pretty gently, so I didn't get hurt at all. Standing on solid ground again, I redirect my eyes towards her. Yeah, I can see why this ability would be handy during a building collapse. Though, it's worth noting that my ability doesn't target people, but space itself. That's why I didn't use it on those guys yesterday. If they were right next to me, I'll end up being affected by my ability too, so it doesn't do much for me. Makes sense. And I can't actually just flip it on or off like a switch. Harnessing it takes a lot of energy and focus. So it's not really something you can just use on command. Gotcha. That isn't too unusual. She has to adjust her output to control her ability, so activation demands a substantial amount of concentration. I know, because my ability works the same way. However, it is possible to drastically shorten the process. You just have to use it enough to a point where it becomes muscle memory almost. It's not quite like the routines Nanami mentioned, but there's a people who use auto-suggested to familiarize their body with using their ability. Given the nature of our work, all SFD members are able to use their abilities on a moment's notice, myself included. Nanami as well. I know she uses those funky incantations that one time, but it's just that she enjoys it. She skips them in emergencies. But it's definitely not something you can just learn overnight. It takes a lot of time and practice to get to this point where you can just use your ability like that. Thanks, that answered all my questions. Given the potential for it to affect you as well, you probably shouldn't use it without careful consideration. Can I have your number by any chance? If anything ever happens, I want you to contact me immediately so I can come and help you. I guess I can, but you better not send me any creepy sexual crap, okay? What kind of person do you think I am? Want me to tell you? On second thought, no, I'd rather not. That smile of her is frightening. It makes me shiver. But despite her reluctance, I still successfully exchanged numbers with her. Great. Here, hoping we can get through this together, Mitsukasa-san. Uh-huh. Abruptly, very begrudgingly, from the looks of it, she has given me a chance, and there's something to be happy about. I no longer have to worry about being taken off my undercover mission here. And, in the process, I gain another mission on top of it, protecting this girl, named Mitsukasa Ayase. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. And I'm gonna end it there. I am gonna end it there. Why, Cat? Because this is the third episode that I'm recording in one day. I'm fucking tired. I know you're seeing this on Sunday, but I recorded, Thursdays and Fridays episodes today on Wednesday morning. It is 2:48, and I got a lot of editing to do, so yeah, I'm sorry for the short video, but I hope you liked it nonetheless. Alrighty. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment, and I will try to reply. If not, I'm sorry. Like, if I don't ever reply to your comment, and I just liked it and maybe heart it, that means, hey, I don't know what to say, but here's a like and a heart. Seriously, man. I know, Billy, for some of your comments in the past, I just liked it and hearted it. Because, like, I don't know what to say. Because, I'm not good at conversation that well. I'm like fucking Nanami. I'm just trying to learn, okay? I'm trying to learn how to text people and how to have conversations and this and that. And why am I rambling? I'm sorry. Alrighty. Well then, this is farewell. And as always, bye-bye.